Hello, history lovers, and all you curious folks out there who are interested in this fantastic mural wall behind me at Converge Media Studio. If it's Thursday, it's Throwback Thursday, and my name is Stephanie Johnson Tolliver. I am president at the Black Heritage Society of Washington State. The photo I want to share with you now is the image of Marjorie and Kathryn. This is a lovely image of them. I want to share the story of their lives that would not be the takeaway that you would see by glancing at this photo, but their careers with the World War II Armed Services Club. Marjorie Polk Sotero and Kathryn Polk Lazard. They were two women who worked at the Armed Services Club. For context, I have to give you a bit of history about Camp George Jordan, though. It was a port of embarkation during World War II, 1942 to 1946. Initially, it was known as the First Avenue Camp. It was a segregated Army camp with colored troops housed on one side of the street and the white personnel on the other. For as long as this camp was active, this was the way it functioned. The camp was located at First Avenue and Spokane Street in Seattle, today's SODO district. This is a whole nother episode. Today, I want to share with you Marjorie and Kathryn's story, these two lovely black women, inside and out. On the World War II home front, and at the heart of morale building, were the Army service clubs. The soldiers could pick up conversations from guys back home, share stories, write letters, and have light recreation that was pool or maybe playing cards. On a regular basis, though, there was live entertainment that was organized on and off base for the soldiers, where they could socialize and get their dance groove on. The mastermind and dedicated work behind the outreach success at Camp Jordan, and also the Elks Club, Eagles Auditorium, and the East Madison YMCA was Marjorie Polk Sotero. In 1944, Marjorie accepted the position as director of the 6th Army Service Club at Camp Jordan. She needed an assistant. In walks her sister, Kathryn Polk Lazard, who joined her as co-director. With their success as directors of the African American Service Club at Camp Jordan, the Polks were asked to organize entertainment for Fort Lawton and Fort Lewis servicemen. There were challenges on the base at this time because segregation was still adhered to within the US Army. The Jordan Journal, which was what we would call today a newsletter, advertised the same entertainment, only separately for black and white personnel. The Polk Sisters recruited young women to help entertain at the dances and other social events. These volunteer hostesses met at the Phyllis Wheatley YWCA. We all know the Phyllis Wheatley now that is on Cherry Street, but at the time it was located on 21st Avenue off East Madison. They would travel together to these venues. Marjorie and her sister would provide these beautiful corsages and they would be dressed to the hilt. Marjorie also gave classes on etiquette. In the BHS collection, there is the Marjorie Polk Sotero collection, that is photographs and memorabilia that were donated by Marjorie. The University of Washington Special Collections holds 2 oral history projects that include interviews with Marjorie as well. She elaborates on her childhood, education, family life, the racial barriers, and her involvement with Seattle's African American service clubs. So, if you're really curious about On the Home Front and the servicemen's clubs, check us out at BHS. If these walls could talk, you heard it here.